I'm not sure what happened with my recording. It just turned out to be like a long black screen video. But I originally started off with one acorn, or I started off creating the head of the acorn with a sphere, which I cut off the bottom half and resized it to kind of give it more of a shape. Then from the top vertex of the circle, which I used the UV sphere, this top vertex, I ended up deleting it, and then I selected the edges around here, oops, and extended them, and ended up creating the little stem part of the acorn. Then with the bottom half, I ended up getting a new sphere, same mesh UV sphere, and again I cut off the half, or the top half this time, and then I readjusted the size and length of it to kind of give it a more longer ovally shape. And then at the bottom of that vertex, I just dragged it down so it could be a little bit more pointy, because an acorn's has a little like point at the end. So that's what I did. And I got it really close to the original top cap. So they're two different bodies, or two different objects separated, and I got them really close to each other, to the point where, like, if I select the edges of the top half, or the bottom of the first sphere I did, and then the top half of the actual body of the acorn, I had an option to bridge edge loops, and that's what kind of gave it this better shape. Instead of it giving me like really ugly faces on that, like connecting those two parts, it gave me like these even squared off faces. Am I not on that one? Oops. These square faces, because if I tried to merge, it would probably turn out a lot worse than what I wanted. So after that, I was pretty satisfied with what my acorn looked like, but I still had a lot of time left, so I wanted to look like a bunch of acorns were scattered around on the ground, which is why I added a plane, and I duplicated the first acorn and kind of made them like scattered around. I kind of wanted to make it look like it was kind of like falling, so if you had a tree, the acorns fell off the tree or something. A bunch of acorns fell off, they're hitting the ground. Then I decided to texture paint since I had time. With the bottom half, all I did was get a lighter and darker color from the original base, and then I smudged it around so it kind of looks more streakier than like me looking like I actually drew it on. I mean, it still kind of looks like that, but whatever. And then I just left the top cap like how it is by itself, and that's how I did it. Yeah, thank you.